welcome to another episode of Sherlock Holmes. I think this is episode number 6 or 7. I don't remember, but in this episode, I think it's the last episode of this case. Probably we know who is the murderer. Probably. I think it's the seller or this man who has an affair with Mrs. Karim. But first, let's go and see what happened. So first we have to go in Baker Street
I am not finished yet.
again. So what should I do? Okay, let's have a conversation with this harpooner or something. I don't know. What should I do? So this and this thing. Now what? I don't know. It's fluttering. Now what? At least motive or at least innocence? I think he is murderer. I think. Or innocent. I don't know what should I do, but we all know that it requires lots of strength. So might be the harpooner is the killer or murderer, probably, but I don't know what his motive is. So probably let's see. I don't think so. So now what? Nope. Break-in attempts or battery cans. It's not true. Nope. First I have to see what our task is. Okay, murder and pouch. Okay. So I have to go here and check his pouch. Alright.
Here it is.
Nice. Now we have a little conversation about this pouch, man.
Have you got any tobacco? We've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where.
Okay.
What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Is it?
Oh, it is.
Alright.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name.
Okay.
Commanded the Pequod. Need good harpooners.
Alright.
Tell him about you.
Okay.
You like? Aye.
So
Here, it's time to leave.
alright, so this man is going to that Woodsman Lee. Nice, man. So that's it. Now what? Pouch proves guild or pouch proves visit? I think it's proves visit because I don't know his motive that time. So if I say this, so what happened? Nope. So it's proved visit. And motive, I think he has a motive because I know we all know about that affair things. So it's a strong motive for murder things. But that strength thing, I don't know. So now what? Baker Street. Let's go there. We know that this guy has a motive about murder Peter Carey, about that affair things. So now what I do and where I go, I have no idea. I think this man is murderer because Liam Hartley has an affair with Mrs. Carey, but and I have to find out what that number is. We know that we found a notebook which is belongs to John Nelligan, and there written some number, and we don't know what that number means. So now where I go and what should I do? Let's see. Okay, now it's time to go to the Scotland Yard, and let's talk about that number. Probably he give us some clue. Maybe not. Hope so. Okay, this time we have to talk with our little suspect.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Maybe not. So now
I'm
what?
not saying another word.
Okay, so I think I came here for nothing. Let's go to the Woodsmanly. We know that these footprints which belong to that man, I mean, who has affair with Mrs. Carey, and he is the ex-gardener of this garden, and that harpooner came here for visit thing. So now what? I think we don't need to talk with Mrs. Carey. Okay, sorry man. I mean, no man. So I have to think about it. I think that is his motive, and if I say lucky throw, then what? Hartley is guilty. Okay. So it's a lucky throw, man. I mean, once in a million chance. So what that then what is the book doing here? So what should I do? I don't know. Confirm your moral choice or yes or no. I think is condemnedly Madakari must punish him, or that thing. I think no. First we have to know about this notebook, because we need to know about that numbers, man. Okay, so we have to find more things. Let's see what we found. Nope, not this. These things. That letter. Okay. Which about, and yeah, that rail ticket. What is role here? I don't know yet. So we have to find that road ticket. I mean railroad ticket. Let's see. So the conclusion is Liam Hartley is the murderer because he has a strong motive about affair things, and that was a lucky throw because once a million chance, and we also know about that. And I have to find out that railroad ticket, and I mean railroad, what's the railroad ticket means, and also we have to find that, I mean the numbers which that JHN's notebook says. I can talk with Watson, man. Maybe.
You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner. Do you believe he's the murderer?
No, I think he's going for some visit.
This is where I keep my post.
Okay.
My archive.
All right.
My archive. I can always consult with it.
So if I say it's a feat of strength, then nope. Okay, so notebook in the pool of victims, but we Google the greatest person, but okay. So now what? Okay, fine. You know what? Just go and catch the murderer. Okay, that's enough of it. Screw that. Okay, go. Just go and catch that murderer. We will see that notebook things later, right? We need to punish the murderer, because that what Sherlock Holmes done. But also we all know that me personally curious about what that number things. But what should I do? I have no idea. And that railroad ticket also. We will find out that later.
The case is solved.
Okay.
I am now ready to present the guilty party.
All right.
Who killed Black Peter?
Liam Hartley.
It was Liam Hurtley.
Yep.
That doesn't surprise me.
Okay.
Never seen a guiltier looking fellow.
All right.
He
All
was in
right.
love with Judith Carey.
I mean Mrs. Carey.
That proved fatal.
So Mrs. Carey is Judith Carey.
Come on now.
Nice.
Confront him.
Now let's go.
Liam Hurtley.
Okay.
Formerly accused of the murder of Peter Carey.
All
We are
right.
aware that you were in love with Carey's wife.
Mm-hmm.
He was a violent and irascible man. He needed to be eliminated. You had no qualms.
All right.
That's absurd. I'm innocent.
Oh, really?
Well, we caught you, lad.
The case is resolved, Inspector. I shall return to Baker Street.
Very well, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye for now.
Bye-bye, man. We will see you later. So I think this is a fair ending. I mean, but we don't found that letter. I mean, rail ticket things and that number things. But anyway, hope you know that who is the murderer. I think that's it. It's a short episode, but what I can do. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.
They always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never